September 11, 2024. Notice of this meeting has been duly advertised in compliance with the provision of the Open Public Meeting Law. Please be advised that this meeting is being audio recorded, possible for later playback. Everyone, please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to read, please sit, just start reading a brief statement. This is about 9/11, which was today. If you're like me, the event of 9/11, 2001 are forever etched in your memories. It is a day that changes the fall when the world stood still and watched the Twin Towers from our hearts are heavy, the fear of uncertainty, and a profound sadness. The weight of one of our nation's darkest days still lingers 23 years later. On that day, we lost 2,977 innocent lives. Many ordinary people started their day. Others, first responders, ran towards the danger, determined to save as many lives as possible. Each one of those deserved to be remembered, not just for how they passed, but for how they lived. Today reminds us that we must never forget each of those 2,977 individuals. We honor them by saying their names, learning their stories, and keeping their memories alive. We owe it to them all and to each other to ensure their legacy endures forever. Thank you. Yes, please. Just have a moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. All right, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hess. Here. Councilman Jackson.
Here.
Councilman Linkowski.
Here.
Councilman Morrissey.
Here.
Councilwoman Patton. Here. Council President Randolph Sharp. Here. Mayor Roach.
Here. Entertain a motion for payment of bills, please.
Make a motion that the bills have been properly audited and signed, we approve the payment.
And a second, please.
Second.
Questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Linkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Following reports have been filed and are available in their respective offices for review and will be included in the minutes. The tax collector's report, sewer report, treasurer's report, engineer's report, and the public works superintendent's report for August 2024. Second reading, ordinance 2024-21, amend fee schedule for chapter 150-35, changing additional solid waste containers and collection. At this time, I open the meeting to the public for any questions or comments regarding ordinance 2024-21. Seeing none, close the meeting at the public and entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion that ordinance 2024-21 be adopted as read on the second reading and published according to law.
And a second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Linkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Second reading, ordinance 2024-22, amend chapter 276, solid waste and recycling. At this time, I'd like to open the meeting to the public for any questions or comments regarding ordinance 2024-22. Seeing none, close the meeting to the public and entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion that ordinance 2024-22 be adopted as read on the second reading and published according to law.
Second.
Second.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Linkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Second reading, ordinance 2024-23, stormwater control. At this time, I open the meeting to the public for any questions or comments regarding ordinance 2024-23. Seeing none, close the meeting to the public and entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion that ordinance second reading ordinance 2024-23 be adopted as read on the second reading and published according to law.
And second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Linkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
First reading, ordinance 2024-24, amend chapter 365, general registration and prohibited uses, alcohol pool parties. Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for first reading ordinance 2024, as amended in chapter 365, be adopted as read on first reading, published according to law, posted in the Borough Hall, with the second reading being held at our next regularly scheduled meeting.
And second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lenkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
First reading, ordinance 2024-25, amending chapter 240, property maintenance code. Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for first reading ordinance 2024-25, amending chapter 240, property maintenance code, be adopted as read on first reading, published according to law, posted in the Borough Hall, with the second reading held at our next regularly scheduled meeting.
And second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lenkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
First reading, ordinance 2024:26, amend chapter 150-42, fee schedule by title only. Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for first reading ordinance 2024-26, amending chapter 150-2, fee schedule title only, be adopted as read. And first reading, published according to law, posted in the Borough Hall, with the second reading being held at our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lenkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
First reading, ordinance 2024:27, amend chapter 250, rental property inspections by title only. Entertain a motion, please.
First reading ordinance 2024-27, amending chapter 250 rental property inspection title only, be adopted as read on first reading, published according to law, posted in the Borough Hall, with the second reading being held at our next regularly scheduled meeting.
And second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lenkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
Consent agenda. The items listed below are considered routine by the Borough of Lindenwold and will be acted upon by one motion. There will be no formal discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately. Entertain a motion for resolution 2024-146 through 153.
Make a motion for resolution consent items 2024-146 through 2024-153.
And a second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lenkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
Next, resolution 2024-154, council.
Resolution authorizing Tyler Benito to be promoted to the title of Housing Inspector.
Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for resolution item 2024-154, the promotion of Tyler Benito.
And a second.
Second.
Questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lenkowski.
Yes.
Councilman Jackson.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton. Yes. Council President Randolph. Sharp.
Yes.
Open to council. Councilman Morrissey.
Thank you, Mayor. The Fire Commission had a budget workshop earlier this week, and several things were discussed. It's the first step in figuring out next year's budget. A couple of questions came up that they need to research. Can they allocate, if funds are allocated for one area, can they move them to another, and when they're allowed to do that? And got something else I want to talk about. A lot of people have been commenting about their utility bills, specifically electric, and the high bills that some of them are running into. And there is a utility companies do follow a customer customer bill of rights, which is listed on the page. And among the things in the bill of rights is a couple of things. First, keep in mind that the electric utility has had 20% in rate increases, and because of the hot weather, about 20% more usage is common for many people. So you can expect to see your bill about 40% higher. But there are some people complaining about bills that are double, triple, and even quadruple what it should be. And on that bill of rights that I mentioned, it says you have the right to dispute a charge on your utility bill with the utility company. As long as you pay the amount not in dispute, your utility service may not be turned off while they investigate the disputed charge. You have the right to have your meter tested by your utility company free of charge once every 12 months if you think it's not working properly. You may request a Board of Public Utilities employee be there while the test is being conducted. And another thing, there's like 13, 14, 15 things, but I'm just highlighting a couple. If the amount of electricity, gas, water, or wastewater shown on your utility bill appears unexplainably high or suspicious, you have the right to have the utility company perform a diversion of service investigation on your behalf. Essentially, that means somebody else is tapped into your line and using your utility. And that's all I have for you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Hess.
Thank you, Mayor.
Switch to
I do have a couple of brochures on that. Sorry, going out of order. I have a couple of brochures for people that do need assistance with their building. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption.
Thank you, Mayor. Lindenwold Police Department for August. Call service 1,965. Traffic accidents 48. Community policing 99. Traffic enforcement stops 85. Criminal complaints issued by officers 7. Traffic summons issued by officers 42. Criminal complaints issued by citizens 18. Traffic summons issued by citizens 0. Detective Bureau investigations 55. Also, with our police department, we will be having National Night Out, which is October 26th. And at that time, we're going to also do our Halloween parade. So we're going to do a costume parade starting at 12 o'clock, and then National Night Out will follow at 1 o'clock. We're going to try and have all the, trick-or-treaters. We're going to do trunk or treat. Anybody that wants to bring their vehicle decorated for Halloween, you will have prizes for best decorated and so forth on that. Lindenwold Public Works for August. Tons of trash collected, 789. Tons of cycling collected, 81.89. Resident assistance, bulk items picked up, 290. Scrap metal picked up, 96. Concrete picked up, 3. Bumps and stumps and pods, 2. Property maintenance, 0. Number of accidents, 0. Number of injuries, 0. Service calls, 32. Stoppages, 10. Main stoppages, 1. Emergency calls, 12. Markouts, 15. Pump station repairs, 8. Troubled areas jetted, 0. Pump stations vectored, 4. For Laurel Springs, we had 2 service calls, 2 stoppages, 2 emergency calls, 0 markout. Also, with public events, we have shredding event, which will be held on September 14th at Lindenwold Middle School from 9 to 12. Hazardous household waste, October 19th, will be at Camden County Public Works down in Lindenwold at the complex from 8:30 to 3, rain or shine. Report for Lindenwold Library for August. We have 3,744 patrons. Library materials, 14,239. New members, 19. Art crafts, Saturdays at 12. October 19th will be a fall craft. There will be one in November for Thanksgiving and one in December for Christmas. Lindenwold Girl Scout Troop, K through 4th grade, will begin their meetings on September 19th at the library. and that is the second and fourth Thursdays at 5:30. And that's all that I have. Thank you.
Council President.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so I have a few things, Mr. Mayor. The first is a report from the Code Enforcement Office. There were 87 CO inspections, 3 smoke inspections, 102 violations found, 153 written violations, 62 abatements, 17 tickets written, 5 yearly rental inspections, 66 re-inspections, and 6 foreclosures, 28 resident communications. September is also Suicide Awareness Month. It's a month that the whole world really takes a look at suicide and how we can help those that are in need. Yesterday, September 10th, was World Suicide Prevention Day. Today is the 11th day of suicide awareness. Camden County offices here have from September 8th through the 14th is Suicide Prevention Week. It's a week that they try to really go out to the communities and let them know the services and the help that are available, and also to support families that are going through a very difficult time. 988 is the crisis hotline. You can use that, you can either call it or text it. It's available 24/7, and it's also in English and Spanish. So if someone is experiencing crises and you're not quite sure what to do, they're talking about harming themselves, and you want to get help, of course, 911 is also there for you too, but you can also use the 988 crisis hotline. October 5th, Out of Darkness is a program that the Camden County is holding in Cooper River Park at 10 a.m. They're asking everyone who has lost someone, or if you just have compassion for those who have lost someone, to wear teal or purple that day. October the 5th, 10 a.m., Cooper River Park. We are working on our fall winter newsletter. I saw that Brenda sent out the emails to all the departments last week, so that is forthcoming, and you'll definitely have it before the holidays. October the 15th, 2024 is voter registration deadline for the general election. So if you're not registered, or you know someone who is not registered, or you're going out to try to get people registered, October 15th is the deadline for voter registration. Anchor program, the Affordable New Jersey Community and Renters Program that the state offers. The Anchor checks will be going out October 1st. If you haven't received your information about Anchor, you can visit the state's website. It's anchor.nj.gov. The deadline to apply is November 30th. The checks this year are $1,500 for homeowners, $1,750 if you are over the age of 65, and I think renters are like $700 or something like that. So it's also extended for rentals as well. So did everybody apply for the Anchor program last year? Was everybody in the Anchor program last year? Okay, so if you're not, you don't have to change anything, your address or how you want your money deposited into your account or mailed out, then you're fine. If you need to make changes, then you need to reach out to that website and let them know. Just to piggyback with what Councilman Ray was talking about, I met a young lady last week and a half ago from the United Way, and she was talking to me about all the services that the United Way offers. Simply by dialing 211 on your phone. It offers up services on helping you with your housing, renters, and people that are falling behind in their mortgage payments, caretakers, mental health, help with your utility bills. They offer homelessness. There's a lot of resources that are available by dialing 211, and it's through the United Way. Also, what Ray was talking about with the high bills, LIHEAP is the Home Income Energy Program. And if you're struggling paying your utilities, that program is available to you. You will have to fill out an application to see if you qualify. It is income, restricted. There are certain levels of income. But if you are interested in contacting LIHEAP, or you know someone that's interested in contacting LIHEAP, the number is 1-800-510-3102, 1-800-510-3102. Two other things, we were talking about 9/11. The month of July, we took a group of children, 25 kids up to New York, and we visited the 9/11 memorial. And if you haven't gone, you need to go. I mean, I grew up in New York, and we used to go on class trips to the World Trade Center. So, Rich, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of the things that, we did. I think we might have been like there the second or third year that the Trade Center was built. So it was always like the skyline just does not look the same to me because I grew up just seeing the Twin Towers there. But what they've done to honor the people that lost their lives there was done so beautifully. And I was just touched by everything that they have in the park. There's a building there called the Oculus, which is, you can Google it online. It's just a must-see building. It's like a piece of art. It really is. And a lot of the kids that we took to New York, they weren't born when 9/11 happened. It's like one of those things that they hear about. So to actually go there and see where the building stood and just read all the names that were around the fountain, I think it really had an impact. So I would encourage anyone to have a day or weekend to go up to New York and check that out. Today, the service office visited the Lindenwold Towers, one of, I hope, many stops in town to do a presentation about wills, the POAs and the living wills. The county has opened back up the service of providing free will services. You do need to contact them to make an appointment at the one stop. And I have that information if someone's available, if someone's interested. One of the, a couple of things were interesting about the presentation. One is a lot of people have their wills done already, but you might want to look at them to see whether you need to update information. But also, there's something now new that they're adding to wills. Because Apple is so restrictive about people's passwords, even police officers have a hard time getting information from Apple when they're looking for people or trying to find out what happened to them. So what the service office is recommending that you have in your will now is called a technology clause. And it's I, Cheryl Randolph Sharp, give whoever my executor is or my administrator permission to access my phone. Passwords, because we all know our phones are like our little computers. All our passwords are in here, everything that we need, is in this phone. So it is a new thing now that they are adding to wills called the technology clause. A lot of people think because they've given someone a POA, that gives the person, the ability to carry out their wishes. Well, the POA, when you die, the POA dies. So that is when your will starts to kick in. So it's really important to understand. They have classes at the one stop explaining all of this. Your medical, your living will is very important. She couldn't say it enough that you need to have copies of it everywhere at your doctor's office. That needs to be in several different places where people can access it. And she does not recommend you keeping your will in a safe deposit box. Because if you die, they have to get an order from the judge, and it takes 10 days for the box to be opened. So the will needs to be kept in a different area. What they recommended was after you get your will completed, they give you these yellow bags that you put all your important papers in the yellow bag and keep it in a fire-safe box at your home. Whoever is your executor or administrator, you just want them to look for the yellow bag. Everything is in there. So if you're interested in getting your will looked at or updated, or if you don't have one, like I don't, I have the information for you here. And Jermaine and I are going to talk about spreading it out to the community. We're talking about bringing it to the library as well for our residents. But it is something, no one wants to really talk about this, but it's an important part of living. So, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Our administrator, Ms. Thompson? Councilwoman Kowski.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. So anyway, school has started, so everybody be careful. School buses are out there. The kids are in the school. By the way, I want to thank the police department. They did a great job. Our Superintendent Chris O'Neill said they did such a great job helping everything get ready for the school. The police department plays a big role in getting everything ready in the morning for the kids to go to school, so we want to thank them. Also, you're going to get used to seeing kids in this stinking classroom in math. They're not going to be traditionally taking notes, so they're going to have to do the boards where they erase everything like you do on the board. And what that does, it promotes risk taking. That is the whole concept behind this, where the kids can think and take risks with that knowledge. Also, there's one other thing. There's another scam going on now, and this one has to do with your ATM card. Someone sees you at the card, and if they see they have a card that they have in their pocket, they'll try and distract you into getting your card, saying you need help or something like, say you didn't tap it out or something like that, to switch your card. You don't realize that they gave you a different card. Then you go to, it only takes a couple of minutes then for them to get thousands of dollars out of your card, so let's be careful of that. Also, Mayor, I just want to thank you for your little skit on 9/11 there. We all have to remember that, time has gone by, and sometimes we forget things, but just remember eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. That's all I have.
Councilwoman Pat.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. God bless Lindenwold. The food bank of South Jersey asked me to just relay that they are still having their Just Say Yes to Fruit and Vegetables. It's a Better Health online interactive class. Their health and wellness team offers Just Say Yes, which is a course designed to promote healthy eating and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Plus, attendees have received a free gift. And what you will learn is budgeting to buy more fruits and vegetables, meal planning and portion sizes, reading and understanding nutrition labels. So you can sign up today using your email or phone. If you really, if you'd like to join, just go on their Facebook page and you can see a link there. Just don't miss out on this opportunity for free cooking and nutrition classes and a free giveaway for all who attend. And I just wanted to just make a remark. I know there's a lot going on with bills and inability to pay and forms and whatnot that needs to be filled out. If anybody needs assistance with any forms that need to be filled out, any questions that they may have about any state forms, whether it be Medicaid, housing, food stamps, and the like, please get in contact with me. My husband and I would be more than happy to assist you with any type of like case management work you may have. That's all. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Councilman Jackson.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of reminders for public events for this month. We have Movie in the Park Friday, September 13th, 7:30. We also will be having a community yard sale. That's October 12th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. with a rain date of October 13th. Registration cutoff is Friday, October 11th at 1 p.m. A map and address will be provided on the Borough website on Friday, October 11th after 1 p.m. It's a little early, but we will be having the Light Up Lindenwold Christmas House Decorating Contest this year. That date will be determined later. The Camden County Board of Commissioners are doing a lot of nice programs, activities for seniors, including a senior dance, a prize bingo, pickleball, golf lessons, painting parties, and Tai Chi. All of these activities require a registration. I have flyers up here. I don't have copies, so if anyone's interested, you can just come maybe take a photo with your phone, but you do have to register for any of those events. And that's all I have.
Thank you.
Can I just add one thing? Wait, hold on. I helped Jermaine put out all the signs for our yard sale, and I just want to say that 2 of them are missing. Somebody stole 2 signs. Like, they cost us money, and it takes away from our budget, his budget. And I just, if anybody took them or you know who took them, please bring them back. I don't
Just like
understand why
taking
someone would steal
something
2 of our yard sale signs.
No different.
I forgot, and when Walter was speaking about the school, I forgot to mention this. I wanted to go on the record thanking Pastor Mike Jones and Commitment Community Church. They have taken upon themselves to feed our football team, Lindenwold High School's football team, before every game. This is something that the church, the The members of the church, they prepare the meal, they serve the kids, they pray with them before they go out on the field. So this is just something that they do as a blessing to our community. And when I found it out just through common conversation, but I wanted to go on the record just to thank them for doing that. That's a lot. And then today at the towers, all the seniors spoke very highly about the program that's going on at our senior citizens thing. They love it. They seem to be attending it. And so I wanted to say that as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been really good. And I haven't been to the last couple of ones, but it seems to be pretty well.
Tell us there. Yes,
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. And I know the VO gets the van to bring them over there.
If you need transportation, reach out to us, we'll get you the number for transportation, so you can pick up. All right, with that being said, I'm going to open the meeting to the public for any questions or comments. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, please come to the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and please don't forget to sign.
That's all.
Diane Terry, 637 Fifth Avenue. Mayor, you think for next year you can try to move these meetings up a little later? It's really hard sometimes when people work and they're not even getting home this time, they have to cook dinner for their kids. And you can see there's never anybody here at this time. Every other township does theirs at like 7 o'clock, so that more people can show up. The other thing is, I don't know what's going on in Lindenwold, but there's constantly animals running loose, dogs getting out. I just had it 2 weeks ago, a pit bull sitting on my step. I had to go out and hold it until a cop came to take it. So I don't understand what's going on, like, is anybody talking about that, or anybody doing anything about it? Then the other thing was, 2 weeks ago, I got a call from someone on 9th Avenue that there was a dead deer alive. There's a lot between two houses that is so overgrown, but code enforcement does nothing about it. And when they called, they called the non-emergency line. They tell them they're closed. They don't take calls like that. So they called me to come over. I don't know because I want to do it a deer, but I wanted to call 911.
The county rooms.
And then they came out, but nobody would answer. Public Works said they could handle it. Nobody would answer. People were calling me. I'm like, I'm the nobody.
Which number are they calling?
They called the non-emergency. They said they were closed.
So they're calling the police department.
Right.
There's a non-emergency, it goes to the dispatch center.
So, yeah, I don't know, but that makes, so I wanted to call them and the cops came out.
You guys, where's the lot located?
9th Avenue, I don't remember if it was 600 block or 500 block. But if you're coming off of, Laurel Road is on the left-hand side between two houses. The guy owns the house and the lot, his father owns it. It is so overgrown. I was walking through, because of the deer, there was a baby deer, that was the concern. The baby deer wouldn't leave the mom that's killed. And I wanted to make sure somebody didn't intentionally kill it, so I had to look at it, I didn't see any gun, shots or anything for it. So I don't know if it got hit somewhere else and died over there. But the grass is like this high, out into the street, it's like walking through a jungle. But they said they called code enforcement many times, and no one goes out to even take care of that.
Did you call?
Look, did I call code enforcement? No, I didn't call.
Okay.
I'm saying the neighbors called, but I didn't see it.
I would have to know that who was it called so I could check.
Okay, no, I'm saying they called several times prior to this, to that lot, they just ignored it. So I don't know whoever owns the house is.
It could possibly not be their property, so.
The guy who lives here, it's his, he said it's his, his father owns both. But code enforcement just lets it overgrown, is what I'm saying.
They wouldn't do that.
I have some pictures, I'll send them to
It's
you.
fine. So
They say how overgrown it is, and it's not being, nothing being done about it.
Do you have the address?
I'm going to get the address, I forgot if it was a 600 or 500 block.
Okay. All right, anyone else in the public wishing to speak? Seeing none, close the meeting to the public, and entertain a motion for adjournment, please.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.